Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Ethereum price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. I would like to mention that this video is sponsored by MEXC, celebrating the 7 years with massive bonuses. You can find the link in the description below. And starting on the daily chart for the overview for Ethereum, where are we and what are we looking at? We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished impulse toward the upside, possible wave A in this scenario, where you see, of course, a triangle unfolding for a wave B, because the only possible scenario here, of course, for a triangle is a wave B. You cannot have, of course, a 1, 2. A wave 2 is not allowed, of course, to be a triangle. Therefore, you're looking for a wave C after it, and of course, to reach only the 1-to-1 fib level 6,476. This is the highest possible scenario, and that because, of course, because of the time taken for this correction, where the corrections start to take time more than lower prices. We did not took the low yet, and of course there is a possible scenario, of course, where you might take the low. We're gonna see it next. Before moving to that scenario, I would like to mention also the 1-2 and then 1-2 potential, and then 3-4-5 toward the upside. This wave 2 might be, of course, a W, X, and a Y, where you finish 3 waves down and you're looking as well to 3 waves up, and then of course a final 3 waves down again, of course, to finish in the blue box between the 1.23 1.38 for a wave Y. Then of course start to move toward the upside impulsively with 1 2 3 4 5 correct impulse towards higher prices. In this case scenario, of course, you are looking for a higher potential target, which is of course the 1.618, which it might be, of course, the $8,000 for Ethereum here. Of course, there's 1 2 1 2 and then 3 4 5 4 5, even looking for higher in several 4 5s. Now next is, of course, the lowest possibility, which is of course a normal regular flat, which is basic Elliott wave scenario here. Very basic, 3 ways down, 3 ways up. You're looking for 1 2 3 4 5. But basically, you have to consider this W, X, and Y finished in the top here, and you start a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to reach the 1-to-1 fib level, of course, for a wave C in a very basic regular flat at $750, which is a very low price for Ethereum since it has reached, of course, the 5,000. However, it's still, of course, a possibility and still exists. And it is the lowest currently because we need to break a lot of levels first, which is at least this low, and then to look, of course, for the 750 later on. However, this formation of this wave 1 is, of course, analyzed on the 2-hour chart right now to see, of course, what are the possibilities to finish this corrective wave. So basically, on this wave, we are looking at an A, B, and a C potential that it can be finished, of course, as of course 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, ending diagonal, and you would like to move already toward the upside, meaning you have bottomed here for a wave C, and you're looking, of course, for something impulsive for higher. Your wave C is this ending diagonal right now. Another scenario is a W, X, and a Y, where you finish 3 waves W. You're looking at an X as a bridge in between, and final zigzag toward the downside. Both case scenarios suggest, of course, that we have finished a structure here. However, our answer, if we have totally finished, is exactly in this area here. So we need, of course, a little bit much more closer price here to see, of course, what's going on. So potentially, in case we are, of course, in the W, X, and Y, you are in a zigzag here. This zigzag is unfolding, of course, the following scenario as 1, 2, 3. Potentially, you have your wave 4 right now, and you're still looking for a wave 5 toward the downside. In case you are also in an ending diagonal, you would like to finish anyway as well with the same scenario as a zigzag, which this zigzag leg still requiring potentially one more leg for lower prices. If we dive inside it, we can see, of course, in this price action here, we see 3 waves toward the upside as an expanding flat since you took the low here. And of course, you potentially have finished as well the wave 3 here. It can be as well 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So very possible, or you got in a wave A here as an impulse, and you're moving for higher still. But yeah, basically you would like to see, of course, already the price moving impulsively if you have a wave 1. This did not happen. Of course, we stopped even before taking the high, and we are currently still looking at a potential correction here, which is also looking kind of like a triangle. Therefore, I think that this is what's going on here, that even the wave 3 can be finished over there and can be, of course, an A, B, and a C, or W, X, and a Y. This wave Y is your triangle that it might be finishing a wave 4, of course, and then moving towards the downside. Another scenario, if the wave 3 has finished here, of course, you're looking to an A, a B, and a C again. Your wave C can be, of course, in this case scenario, an ending diagonal, very long ending diagonal, or it can be W, X, and a Y. Again, your wave Y can be a simply zigzag or a flat, and then moving toward the downside. By all means, whatever you have in this scenario here, you are looking to a correction still, and you are looking for wave 4 to be finished, and still looking for one more low. The targets are the 1-to-1 fib level, 1,300 potentially, of course, to finish this wave Y, wave 5, wave C with it in all the possible scenarios. Don't forget to follow on X. We have updated today, of course, XRP and Ripple, and of course, much more coins are to come next. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.